morning, students. In the previous session we had studied the problems regarding the simple aggregative and simple average of price relatives unweighted method. Today we are going to continue with the same type of problems. So I have written the question here. Calculate unweighted arithmetic mean index number, unweighted geometric mean index number and unweighted aggregative index number. So all the three methods in one problem itself I have asked here, and items are given: price 2005 and 2010. So 2005 is the base year and 2010 is the current year, because 2005 is the smaller year and 2010 is the bigger year. Always the smaller year will be the base year. So 2005 price will become now P0 and 2010 price will be P1. Then we'll start with the unweighted aggregative index number method. For that we need the total of P0 and the total of P1. So the total of the 2005 price and the total of 2010 price. So P0 will be adding, what are the values of P0? 60, 80, 75 and 100. The total will get it as 315. And P1 values are 75, 95, 80, 110. The total is 360. Then to do arithmetic mean index number and geometric mean index number, we need the price relative value. So we'll be calculating P. P is nothing but P1 divided by P0 into 100. So for the first item A, the value is 75 divided by 60 into 100, which is 125. Next, 95 divided by 80 into 100, 118.75. Then 80 divided by 75 into 100, 106.67. It is a recurring number, and since it is more than 0.5, the third number will get 106.666. The third number is more than 5, so we'll take the second number to be 106.67. Then the last one, 110 divided by 100 into 100, it is 110. We need the total of this P values, which are 125 plus 118.75, 106.67 and 110. The total is 460.42. So this is regarding the arithmetic mean. To do arithmetic mean we need price relative, and to do geometric mean we need the logarithm value, log P. So log P for the first value 125, it is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 will get 2. So it will be 2 point. Then you can see it under the logarithm tables or use the scientific calculator. Log 125. So you have to take the value for 12 under 5. 12 under 5, the value is 0969. Next number 118.75. Again it is a 3-digit number. So 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point. See the table value for 11 under 8, which is 0719, and mean difference 7. So mean difference 7 is 26. So we'll add this, and we are going to do it manually. Since we have 0 in the beginning, 0 will not be we can't take 0 in the calculator. So because of that, we'll do it manually. So 9 plus 6, it is 15. So 5, 1 carrier. 1 plus 1, 2, plus 2, 4. So we'll get 0745. So the table value for 118.75 is 2.0745. You can't take the logarithm value. You cannot see the logarithm value for beyond 4 numbers. Only for 4 numbers you can see. So this 5 cannot be seen. For the next one, 106.67. Again it is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 will get 2, so 2 point. 10 under 6, so 10 under 6 is 0253. then mean difference 6 will be saying, which is 25. Since we have 0 in the beginning, we are going to add it manually. We'll get 5 plus 3, 8, 5 plus 2, 7, 2 as it is, 0 as it is. So what is the number we have got? 0278. That will be writing it here. 2.0278 is the logarithm value for 106.67. Next 110 is a 3-digit number. So 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2. See the table value for 11 under 0. 11 under 0 is 0414. Now add all the logarithm values. 2.0969, 2.0745, 2.0278 and 2.0414 will get 8.2406. So all the total values we have got. Now we'll be calculating by using the formula. So first question is arithmetic mean index number. So we'll start with that method itself. Arithmetic mean index number. So what is the formula? Price index number is denoted by P01. So P01 equals sigma P divided by N. So what is the total of P? From the table we'll get 460.42 and N is the number of items. So how many number of items are there? 4. So 460.42 divided by 4, which is 115.105. So this is regarding the arithmetic mean index number. Next, second problem, arithmetic mean unweighted geometric mean index number. So P01 equals anti-log sigma log P divided by N. So substitute in this formula. So we'll get anti-log of sigma log P is 8.2406 divided by 4. So divided 8.2406 and 4 will get anti-log of 2.0601. So after 0.4 numbers is enough. Beyond that you cannot see it. So anti-log of 2.0601. Now see that in the anti-logarithm table we have to see the value. So we'll begin with 0.06 under 0, mean difference 1. So 0.06 under 0. So under 0 is 1148. Mean difference 1, it is 0. So what is the total? We'll get 1148. So the value is 1148 and we have to mark the decimal. To mark the decimal, check the number before the point, it is 2. So 2 plus 1, 3. So after 3 numbers from the right hand side, we'll mark the point. So the value is 114.8. So this is regarding the geometric mean. The third one is unweighted aggregative index number. What is the formula of unweighted aggregative price index number? P01 equals sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. Then P1 total is 360. P0 total is 315. So 360 divided by 315 into 100, which is 114.28. So the values are 115.105 for arithmetic mean, geometric mean 114.8 and the unweighted aggregative index number 114.28. So if you compare the arithmetic mean and geometric mean, arithmetic mean is more because it gives greater weightage to bigger items. So it is asked in 1 mark, why arithmetic mean is higher than that of geometric mean? The answer is the arithmetic mean gives greater weightage to bigger items. This is the second problem which we are going to do it now. So calculate simple geometric mean price index number. So the previous methods what we have done, I have included both arithmetic mean and geometric mean, but now we are going to do it individually. How we have to do it, we'll do it now. So calculate simple geometric mean price index number. So items are there up to E. In price we have base year and current year. So base year price is denoted by, so price, since it is price, the symbol is P, and for base year it is 0. So base year price is P0, current year, since price P, for the current year the symbol is 1. So P0 and P1 are given. Next we have to find out the price relative P, and it is compulsory to mention the formula. Formula carries 1 mark. P1 divided by P0 into 100. The calculation of P is not needed. Only the formula of P is needed. Formula carries 1 mark. So first one, 30 divided by 24 into 100, which is 125. Then 35 divided by 40 into 100, 87.5. 24 divided by 20 into 100, 120. 16 divided by 16 into 100, 100. 60 divided by 50 into 100, 120. So after P, since we are doing the geometric mean, we need the total of log P. So log P for 125, we'll see the value now. So 125 is a 3-digit number. So 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point, then 12 under 5. 12 under 5 is 0969. Next, 87.5 is a 2-digit number. So 2 minus 1 will get 1. So it will be 1 point. See the table value for 87 under 5, which is 9420. Then log 120 is a 3-digit number. So 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point, 12 under 0. So 12 under 0 is 0792. Then 100 is a 3-digit number. So 3 minus 1 again will get 2. 10 under 0. 10 under 0 is 0000. So 4 times 0. Then 120 is a 3-digit number. So 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point. See the table value for 12 under 0, which is 0792. And since we are doing simple geometric mean, we need only the total of log P. So you need not total the P values. Total of P is needed when we are doing arithmetic mean. Here we are doing only the geometric mean. So we need the total of log P. So log P values, I'll say it, 2.0969, 1.9420, 2.0792, 2.0792. So do the total of all the values, we'll get 10.1973. Then use the formula. Geometric mean formula is P01 equals anti-log of sigma log P divided by N. Now substitute in the formula. Anti-log will remain as it is. Anti-log of sigma log P is 10.1973 divided by N. N is the number of items. So 5 items are there. So divide by 5. So 10.1973 divided by 5, which is 2.0394. Now see under the anti-logarithm tables, 0.03 under 9, mean difference 4. 0.03 under 9 is 1094 and mean difference 4 is 1. Now add the values, 1095 you'll get, and we have to mark the decimal. To mark the decimal point, see the number before the decimal here. When we have written anti-log, we have got here 2. So 2 plus 1 will get 3. From the right hand side, after 3 digit, we are supposed to mark the decimal. So the value will be 109.5. So if they ask to do it by geometric mean, these are the steps what you have to do it. So 1 mark will be for finding out p values, and 1 mark for the formula, 2, then 1 mark for the total, 3 marks, 1 mark for the formula, anti-logarithm formula, and 1 mark for the answer, 109.5. So this is 5 marks problem. Both the methods together is asked very rarely. It is only one method, either the simple arithmetic mean or the simple geometric mean. Maximum time simple geometric mean is asked. It is very important method, either the unweighted geometric mean or the weighted geometric mean, which we are going to study later on. This is the next problem regarding the simple geometric mean price index number. So items we have up to F. The price is divided into 2010 and 2005. So 2010 is the base year and 2015 is the current year. So 2010 is denoted by P0, 2010 price. 2015 price is denoted by P1. First we have to calculate the price relative P. P1 divided by P0 into 100. So the first value 55 divided by 50 into 100, which is 110. 75 divided by 60 into 100, 125. 30 divided by 20 into 100, 150. 75 divided by 50 into 100, 150. 90 divided by 80 into 100, 112.5. 130 divided by 125 into 100, 104. Next, log P we have to find out. So 110 is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point. See the table value for 11 under 0, which is 0414. Then 125 is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2.12 under 5, which is 0969. 150 is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point. See the table value for 15 under 0, 1761. Next value will be same, since we have the same P value 150. So 2.1761. The next 112.5 is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 it is 2 point. Then we have to see the value for 11 under 2. So 11 under 2 is 0492, and mean difference 5 is 19. When we add this, we'll get 0511. So you can check here, 9 plus 2 it is 11, so 1 carry up. 1 plus 9 plus 1, again 11, 1 carry up, so 5, 0. So 2.0511 is the logarithm value for 112.5. Next 104 is a 3-digit number, so 3 minus 1 will get 2. So 2 point. See the table value for 10 under 4, which is 0170. Now add the logarithm values. The logarithm values are 2.0414, 2.0969, 2.1761, 2.1761, 2.0511, 2.0170, which is 12.5586. Next, the formula P01 equals antilog sigma log P divided by N. Antilog sigma log P is 12.5586. Divided by N is the number of observations, which is 6, or the number of items. 12.5586 divided by 6. So we'll get antilog of 2.0931. So now see under the anti-logarithm tables, 0.09 under 3, mean difference 1. So 0.09 under 3 is 1239 plus 0, which is 1239. 0.09 under 3 is 1239. Mean difference 1 is 0. So you'll get 1239. So the answer is 1239, and we have to mark the decimal number. So 2 plus 1, it is 3. After 3 digits, we have to mark the point. So 123.9. So the geometric mean index number value is 123.9. This is the problem regarding the simple arithmetic mean. The previous 2 problems were geometric mean. Now we are going to do about the simple arithmetic mean. So I have written 2 questions in this. So first we'll do about the first problem. Calculate simple arithmetic mean price index number. Items are given up to F. So there are 6 number of observations. Then we have to find out P, which is P1 divided by P0 into 100. So for simple arithmetic mean, we need only the price relative values. So P1 and P0 should be denoted. 2014 price is the base year price, which is denoted by P0, and 2015 is the current year. So 2015 price is denoted by P1. So we have P0 and P1 values. You can calculate P now. For the first one, 14 divided by 16 into 100, which is 87.5. Next, second one, 15 divided by 12 into 100, 125. Next one, 16 divided by 10 into 100, 160. 14 divided by 15 into 100, 93.33. So after decimal, we are going to take only 2 numbers. Don't take more than that. 10 divided by 8 into 100, 125. 22 divided by 20 into 100, 110. So now add the total of P. Since we are doing only the arithmetic mean, P is enough. The total of P is needed. 87.5, 125, 160, 93.33, 125 and 110 are the P values. So what is the total of that? 700.83. Then use the formula P01 equals sigma P divided by N. So sigma P is 700.83 divided by N is 6. So we'll get the answer 116.805. So if you have 0, then you have to write one more number. Don't stop at that point. If we stop there, it means that there are no values further. So because of that, after decimal, the second number, if you have 0, take one more number for that. Otherwise, you have to approximate for this number. So 805 can be written as 116.81. The third number, since 5 or more than 5 can be taken at, can be increased here, so we can write it as 116.81. So that is the answer for the first problem. Similarly, we'll be doing the second problem. So here the number of observations or the number of items are 5. So we have up to E. So N is 5 in this. So first we have to calculate the price relative, P1 divided by P0 into 100. They have mentioned already as base year price and current year price. So base year price, what is the symbol? It is P0. And current year price, the symbol is P1. So when we have P0 and P1, we can calculate the P values. So 18 divided by 20 into 100, which is 90. 15 divided by 40 into 100, 107.14. 10 divided by 8 into 100, 125. 5 divided by 3 into 100, 166.67. Again, it is a recurring number. The third number is more than 5, so I have taken it as 67. Next, 16 divided by 16 into 100, it is 100. So now do the total of the p values. What are the p values we have got in this? 90, 107.14, 125, 166.67, 100. The total is 588.81. Now use the formula P01 equals sigma P divided by N. So sigma P is 588.81 divided by the number of items are 5. So divided by 5, which is 117.76. For geometric mean they want us the conclusion, but in the arithmetic mean sometimes they can ask the conclusion. So if you have to write the conclusion for this, how do you write the conclusion? When we subtract the answer with 100, 117.76 with 100, we'll get 17.76. So we'll write it as there is 17.76% of the value what we have got here, the price index number value, it is more than 100. So it is increase in price. We are doing the price index number, so we have to mention it as increase in price in current year as compared to that of base year. So here we are doing the problem based on the current year and base year. So there has been 17.76% of increase in price in current year as compared to that of base year. So 17.76 is the increased percentage in the price from the current year to that of the base year. Similarly, for the previous problem, the conclusion will be there is 16.81% of increase in price in current year as compared to that of base year. So write the conclusion only when it is asked. Usually whenever you have arithmetic mean index number, the conclusion will be asked and not in the geometric mean. And if you have these problems in the 2 marks, simple aggregative, I have said first itself, it is asked in the 2 mark questions. In the 2 mark questions, you need not write the conclusion because there is only marks for the formula and the answer. Here, arithmetic mean if it is asked and only if they mention comment, write the conclusion. Geometric mean, the conclusion will never be asked. So this is regarding the unweighted price index numbers. So in the next class, we are going to study about the weighted index number. Thank you.